in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Game Master and thank you for joining me on the channel for a new video today. Ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you the top 10 most annoying things in Call of Duty World War II. I did this for Infinite Warfare last year, so I've decided to do it for Call of Duty World War II. Got some gameplay in the background. Without further ado, let's jump into the list. Coming in at number 10, we have the Signal Flare. Now, some of you might not have even used the Signal Flare. I know I personally have not used it myself. However, the reason that it is on the list, and it's number 10, the highest it could possibly be, the reason that it is on the list is because of how much it's used. I do not see the Signal Flare a ton, but when I do see it, and when it is used against me, it is super fucking annoying. The reason that the Signal Flare is so annoying is not necessarily because it's overpowered. For those of you who don't know what the Signal Flare is, basically, it's World War II's version of a flash grenade. That's what it is. You throw this thing out, and it has a bright-ass blue light, and when you get caught up in this thing, it is super annoying. Like I said, not necessarily overpowered, but the thing is so fucking bright that you cannot see anywhere. So, it does what it's intended, but it's just annoying that it's so bright. If it wasn't so bright, it wouldn't be so bad. And again, I personally have never used it, but yeah, number 10 is the Signal Grenade. Super annoying because it's so fucking bright. Coming in at number 9, we have the BAR, the BAR, the Browning Automatic Rifle, whatever you want to call it. The BAR was the most used weapon in Call of Duty World War II at launch because people figured out that the BAR was super overpowered, and the ones who pre-ordered the game used that unlock token to get the BAR, and it all went downhill. Now, the reason that I put the BAR at number 9 is because of how scarce it is now. I do see the BAR in some matches. I used to see it in basically every single match. Now it's mostly the PPSH. But I used to see the BAR in about every match, but fortunately, since Sledgehammer has patched the BAR, it has been really scarce in matches. But I thought I would put it in there just because it was super annoying at launch, but I haven't seen a ton of it as of lately. So BAR gets the number 9 spot. The number 8 spot goes to the Sticky Grenade. Whatever the technical term in the game for it is called, I just call it the fucking Sticky Grenade because that's what it is. The reason the Sticky Grenade is on the list is because this thing is super deadly and super annoying. If someone throws this grenade, if it lands on the ground or on a wall, you're done. That's it. You're not getting away. 9 times out of 10, you will get killed by the Sticky Grenade. It's quite unfortunate, and it gets really annoying when you're on a streak and you're trying to camp somewhere to get that last kill you need. Somebody tosses a Sticky Grenade in there, there's no chance. You're not getting away. So, Sticky Grenade comes in at number 8. Number 7 is the Machine Pistol. Now, for some people, you're going to say, why is the Machine Pistol on the list? That gun sucks. Well, hear me out. The Machine Pistol does suck. It is a terrible gun. However, it is super annoying. Here's the thing. The Machine Pistol is bad if you're using it against anyone who has full health. The Machine Pistol is best used if someone takes some damage, you pull it out, and kill them with the last few bullets. Now, this is where it gets annoying, because most of the time, you can win a gunfight by drop-shotting. Trust me, I've done a lot of drop-shotting. If you take damage and drop-shot, you're good to go. You can win that fight. But if somebody pulls this thing out in the middle of your drop-shot, you're dead. If you've taken damage, you're dead. The fire rate on the Machine Pistol is so high that if you take any damage, it's gonna pretty much instantly fucking kill you. It's super annoying. I get killed by it a ton, and I cannot stand it. Number 6 is any melee weapon. Now, I'm kind of hypocritical on this one because I've recently been using a shovel. I'm trying to get chrome camo, but I digress. Melee weapons are super annoying just because most people that run them use the airborne division, which makes you super fucking fast. You can run for a long ass time. You got increased sprint speed. So these things are hard to get away from. Most of the time, the only way I can ever kill someone with a melee weapon, or someone who has a melee weapon rather, is to drop shot them. So if you know how to drop shot, you're good. But otherwise, getting killed by a melee weapon is super annoying, especially if you get killed in the back when you're on a streak. That sucks so badly. Coming in at number 5, I have the Mountain Division. Now, the Mountain Division is questionable because is it overpowered? I don't know, honestly. I can't say whether it is or not. However, the reason the Mountain Division is on the list is for this. If you're on a kill streak and you call in a fucking UAV, sorry, a recon drone, and not one person shows up on the mini-map, that is what gets super annoying. I have been in multiple games where I have been on streaks, called in my recon drones, and not one person has showed up on the map. Meaning every single person on the enemy team is running the Mountain Division. That gets super fucking annoying because if you guys don't know, in this game, especially if you're playing Team Deathmatch, it takes 5 kills to get a fucking recon drone, which is absolutely insane. So you work on getting those 5 kills, call in your recon drone, and it does nothing. Everyone's running Mountain, and your recon drone is useless. So Mountain gets a number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4, we have snipers / quickscopers. Now, hear me out because I snipe a lot. I don't want to say I snipe a lot, but every time I get Gustav Cannon, I snipe. Pretty much only snipe exclusively on that map. The reason that snipers / quickscopers is on the list is because, honestly, it's broken. In this game, sniping is incredibly broken. I'm not even gonna exaggerate. It's overpowered, and I don't know what they were thinking. Don't get me wrong, it is fun when you do it, so I'm sounding really hypocritical here. But when you get killed by it, when you're on the receiving end of a sniper or a quickscoper, it's incredibly frustrating, especially when you're up against a sniper or quickscoper with an SMG, and he can beat you out of a gunfight with a fucking sniper rifle when you have a close range weapon. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's incredibly annoying. It's one of the worst things to get killed by when you're on a streak. I have died and raged multiple times because I've gotten killed by a quickscoper close range when I have a PPSH. It's super annoying. And hopefully they change it in some way. I don't want them to completely patch it, because that would just completely ruin sniping, but hopefully they do something to it. Coming in at number 3, we have the incendiary rounds. These things are fucking ridiculous. I don't know what I can really say about these things, except they're completely and utterly broken. When I use them, they don't work. When they get used against me, they work every time. Here's the worst thing about the incendiary shells. You can go up against someone who shoots you with an incendiary shell. You can shoot them at the same time. They will die, but you will still die because you were taking damage from the incendiary round. Now, sure, you should take fire damage and possibly die from fire damage. That's just the way fire works, obviously. But I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you can kill trade so easily with these fucking incendiary shells. It makes no sense to me. My opinion is that if you kill the person as they shoot you with the incendiary rounds, the damage should be lowered on the rounds after that person is dead. Now again, this is all opinion. Feel free to disagree, but these things are super annoying because basically every single time someone has these incendiary rounds, you're going to kill trade. And if you don't kill trade, you're going to get killed by some stupid shit, and it is super irritating. And I've went on way too long about the incendiary rounds. We're down to our last 2. Number 2 is the shotguns. And by the shotguns, I mostly mean the combat shotgun. The other 3 shotguns are complete trash. Trust me, I've used them all. I have diamond camo. They're all pretty bad. The shotgun that is viable is the combat shotgun. Pretty much the only usable gun in the game. However, this is another hypocritical thing because I use the combat shotgun sometimes. But it is super fucking annoying to get killed by. This thing has ridiculous range. When you're getting killed by this thing, it has insane range. But when you're trying to use it, it has little to no range. So, it's super inconsistent when you're using it. And when you get killed by it, it's super fucking annoying. I don't know how many countless times I have gotten fucking hit markers when I am point blank in front of someone, and then on a super long range kill, I'll get a one-hit kill. It's so incredibly inconsistent. Every single shotgun in this game is like that. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. And finally, coming in at number 1, the number 1 spot, who's the king of the most annoying thing in Call of Duty World War II, ladies and gentlemen, it is the S-Mine, the good old Bouncing Betty. This fucking thing irritates the living hell out of me. And here's why. Here's the main reason why. These didn't used to be popular, but now people are starting to figure things out and starting to put these things on their classes. And here's what's making it annoying. They're not using these strategically, you know, for blocking the doorways when they're sniping. People are literally dropping these fucking things in random ass spots. And that is super annoying because you're running through the map and you just get blown up for no reason. The only way you can counter these things is to lay prone, and by the time you hear it click, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. So, Bouncing Betties, the S-Mine, whatever you want to call it, gets the number 1 spot. So that is it. That is the top 10 most annoying things in Call of Duty World War II. I hope you all enjoyed. It took me a little bit to put this together. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, but I managed to figure it out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GameMasterYouTube. The link for that is down below. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you on Wednesday for a new video. Peace!
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.